Vediamo un po'. Questa è la missione principale. Il luogo dello scambio. Aia. Yeah! Vediamo un po'. Alza quando è lontano. Sta luce. Vediamo, c'è qualcosa? Ah, già l'ho sfasciato. Già aperto. Fa più danni mo. Vediamo questo. Ah. Vediamo quando ne può fare. Danni ne sto facendo parecchi. Hop. Due. Luogo di scambio. Chi è? Vediamo un po'. Vediamo un po'. Quale missione stai facendo? Ho capito. Lo so. Perciò io non l'ho platinato. È un bel peccato. Ah no, no, l'ultimo io l'ho fatto. È Catwoman non l'ho platinato. Lo so. Appunto.
Madame de Polignac.
It's dreadful, Aegis. All is lost.
How were you able to leave some clue?
Earlier, after you ventured out into the palace grounds, all of the machines that were guarding us set out after you. I seized the opportunity to go to the stables and jump into a horseless carriage.
What are you doing here, Madame?
The children, Aegis. Charlotte and the Dauphin. The Queen and the Marquis de Lafayette did everything they could do to save them from the King's madness. I spent days working out every detail of this operation with the greatest secrecy. The preparations for departure with our accomplices in the Queen's house. The children's escape, hidden inside this wagon. Our meeting here, in this very place. Then our departure with the riders who were to ensure our safe passage all the way to Austria. They would have been safe there with their uncle, the Emperor. But you can see for yourself. The children are nowhere to be seen. Oh, Monsieur Cléry. He was the Dauphin's valet. The poor soul gave his life to protect the little ones.
Mo non so che cazzo devo fare, ma devo parlare di nuovo.
Madame.
Apposta.
A red cap with a rooster embroidered on it. A list of staging posts between Paris and Liège. Perhaps Madame de Polignac will know what this means. It's for 3 men. Someone is missing. Madame, the attackers all bear the same red cap with an embroidered rooster.
It's the symbol worn by those who support the Duc d'Orléans.
One of them had a map indicating all the staging posts from here to the Principality of Liège.
Liège? That rabble-ridden city is where the Duke and his miscreants have established their base.
Over here, there are 4 dead horses, and the body of a 3rd man wearing a red cap.
4 horses for 3 men. That means one assailant managed to get away. It's beyond doubt. The Duke's men have taken the children. They're the ones behind this ambush, and they knew every detail of our plans. We were betrayed.
But surely the ambush did not go exactly as planned. 3 of them lost their lives.
That's true. If only we could catch the one who was able to escape. But now that I think about it, the riders that the Marquis de Lafayette promised us, if they made it here, they may have been able to surprise the kidnappers and stop them from carrying out their misdeed. By the grace of God, they may already be on their way to Vienna with the children.
I shall get to the bottom of this. Which garrison is this squad from?
They are stationed at the Hôtel des Invalides. The riders must have left from there.
Very well. I will try to retrace their steps. As for you, please return to the Queen at once. You have taken enough risks as it is.
Find the children, Aegis. Je vous en supplie.
Oh yeah. Cavalieri. Qua si farà dopo, prendendo la apriamo. Questo si farà con la missione principale, quindi facciamo questo. Oh, mo che doveva caricare, non ha caricato. Qua non devo salire. Cioè, sta caricando, mi hanno colpito. Ma quando cazzo sta lontano? C'è qualcosa qua. Controlliamo un po'. Qua non possiamo aprire per ora. Allora. Però... Ah, ci sta qua. Beh, qua è chiuso. Prendiamocela.
Pierre's men, they perished in the line of duty.
Un po'. Allora, aspettiamo. Quelli che ho ammazzato, se io adesso la potenzio, quelli che ho ammazzato riescono. Allora. Sì, mi darà punti, però poi non si finisce più. Vediamo qua. Ah, vedi che c'ho lì. Interessante. Ah, ma io là devo andare. Pelusa e giardino.
No! No, proszę. The grass. I don't want to die. Not like this. Oh, if I had known, I would have set fire to that monster factory long ago.
A monster factory?
Demonic forges. The Gehenna where you were smelted, just like all the murderers of your kind.
Monsieur, I have no intention of harming you. I have come to put an end to the king's actions.
If you're telling the truth, then go away. And let me live.
Monsieur,
Au nom du ciel, put down your weapons. Please, I beg you to spare these poor people.
these poor people. But the streets are empty. There is not a soul there who is still alive.
There are still those who resist. Some good people came here earlier and asked me for a drink. They swore they would liberate the Hotel des Invalides. They looked exhausted, but utterly determined to fight to their very last breath.
What about the automats? Have you observed their movements?
Led by those machines went by here. Countless wagons, loaded with barrels. They came from the north, most likely from the factories. I think something terrible is going to happen.
What do you fear will happen?
But I have a terrible feeling. Laissez-moi à présent. You'll draw those creatures to us.
It's in the Luxembourg Gardens.
Ma perché chi è?
Looking.
Athénaïs, pour l'amour de Dieu, run and hide!
What do you mean, Papa?
Hurry, I beg you! The Count is at our door. He shall take us away.
Good heavens!
Don't worry about me. Run, I say. Run!
Where could she have escaped to? That hiding place in the Luxembourg Gardens. If I could find out where it was, I could track Athénaïs.
Abbiamo fatto un po' di cose. Qua però devo aprire io. Ah, si entrava da là. Eh, Scusi, Ce n'è un altro. Apriamo sto cancelletto. Che senso ha salire qua con le scale là? Allora, ce ne stanno un po'. E ce ne andiamo da qua. Però. Ma andiamo tutti! Aia. Oh. Fiamma. Però mm, qua secondo me ci sta qualcuno da combattere. Forse. Però non ora, non è ora. Se pareva che mi vedeva. Ricarica. Cazzo sta quell'altro? Ah, eccolo.
You must carry on, I beg you!
I'll never make it. I'm out of breath.
Pour amour de Dieu! Suzanne, just a bit more! We're almost there!
Tu. Prendilo. Non vuole morire. Morirò. Però di là pure dove porta. Ah, per aprire?
Ottomans ravaged the church and slaughtered the faithful.
The door. It's going to give way.
Right, Suzanne! It's too late!
John! No!
C'era la porta, vediamo un po'. Dall'altra parte. Aspetta. C'è un cancello da aprire, vediamo. No, qua sono già passato, mi sa, sì. Chi che spara? Mm. Dovrei andare di là, però aspetta, da qua. Ah, ah, ah. Possiamo aprire il cancello. Com'è chiuso il cancello? Scapuneto. Quella. Ma così così. Vediamo un po' che posso fare.
It's
Chi
gonna
è?
be all right.
Fango mi
This
sono
machine's
spaventato.
alone and the door is barricaded.
It won't hold. Did you see how easily those demons entered the church?
I mean you no harm.
E questo è Steelrising.
What do you want with us, Automat?
What happened in this church?
You should know. It was your kind that slaughtered these lambs. I don't think those who were able to escape stand much of a chance either.
Moses.
They're hiding in the catacombs.
Praticamente, questo è un robot, c'ha l'anima di una persona, da quello che ho capito. Il robot, c'è nel
That's enough questions now.
nel
Leave us
passato.
be, Virtue.
Vediamo un po', io sto girando un po' a cazzo. Qua, perché hanno qua la chiesa. Sì, no, è un bel gioco da quello, però. Vediamo. Ma incuriosito. M'annoia. Non so, io devo ancora finire le vendite là. L'ho preso. No, lo so, però... Ma dove devo andare mo? Qua. Per 3. Devo aprire il cancello. Eh sì, sto da casa sotto e 2, quindi. Però, boh. Mo sta a fa questo. Io l'ho fatte tutte, sì. E poi dava la macchina.
Little is Invalid. Here I should be able to cross the moat easily.
Abbiamo qua, ma mi sa che possiamo andare nell'altra missione. Di là. Strano. No, l'ho fatte subito quelle. Devo fare in un qualche altro profilo nuovo, ma... Faccio così. Allora, se mi butto qua... ma non me ne tiene. Ormai, perché mo sta a fare giochi nuovi, capito? Poi lo riporterò in GTA, non è che non lo faccio più, però... Ora facciamo tutte le missioni.
The debt was no longer sustainable, Your Majesty. Your mechanical revolution has changed the face of the
Più o
kingdom,
meno.
but the coffers are woefully empty.
The debt, Monsieur Necker. This debt
Non lo so se dopo ci
you
vado
and your
un po'
banking
tardi.
friends helped to create for your own benefit, and which is now forcing us to levy new taxes. Will my subjects be able to bear another tax?
Yes, Your Majesty, as long as it is distributed fairly. The representatives of the nobility, the clergy, and the third
GTA
estate
ormai
must come to an agreement.
m'annoia.
That is why we have convened the Estates General. Tomorrow you are to preside over the opening ceremonies.
No, è
States
perché...
General.
boh.
Nothing good can come of it. You have roused the spirit of rebellion. All I hear about are their damned cahiers de doléances. My rightful enjoyment is being challenged.
Sta sta storia qua, boh. Peccato che non è italiano, non parlano italiano.
Tell me, Monsieur le Ministre, have you purposely set this army of the unwashed against me?
Your Majesty, I have always been your most faithful servant.
Beware, Necker. Beware. I have a surprise in store for anyone who dares attack my throne.
Lo so, ma però questo è bello, non è tanto brutto questo qua. Si combatte, capito. Ho disattivato i danni, se no. Non l'ha preso. Lontano. Bastardo.
Suzanne, my dear Suzanne, take my hand, please. Don't let them take me away. No. Oh, no, this has to stop. I don't want to be tormented anymore.
That is not my intention. I have come to rescue you.
Rescue me? But what on earth are you?
It is of no importance. What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had frightful visions, rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow. And it was cold enough to curdle the blood. Oh, it's impossible to describe. All the rage and anger. I was in another body, I think. So big, so powerful. And there was this commanding voice, ordering me to spread terror and death. Did I really hear it? Or did I momentarily lose my mind?
Who are you, monsieur?
Don't you know? I'm Jacques Necker, Ministre des Finances. Well, I was before I was captured. But this situation suggests that the king has decided to dismiss me from his service.
What does he accuse you of?
My alleged connivance with the Third Estate, no doubt. And most of all, for having been the first to ask to convene the Estates General.
How and when were you captured?
When the machines attacked, my wife and I fled our home to hide not far from there, in the Église Sainte-Marie. But we didn't stand a chance against the machines. They overran the nave, wantonly mowing down the faithful. My wife. My poor wife. She wasn't able to escape. I'm sadly convinced of this. As for me, my life was spared only so I could be tormented. What is the meaning of all this?
What will you do now?
There is no future for me in this kingdom. I need to find a safe place where I can prepare for my departure as soon as possible.
I will take you to the Cordelier convent. You will be safe there.
Beh, ho sbagliato però, non lo dovevo condurre. Vabbè. Potevo fare la missione secondaria.
À la bonne heure, she's back.
Aegis, what a joy and relief to see you again.
Monsieur,
Welcome to our stronghold. I'm sure that everyone here is aware of the great debt we all owe you. As you can see, the most exhausted among us are growing stronger.
While the most determined are already planning our counterattack.
No, è da mo'.
I did not expect to
E non
see
c'ho
you all
tempo.
together.
4 days ago,
Domani si
the
fatica.
representatives of the Third Estate gathered in a tennis court. They swore not to separate until they had established a constitution for the nation. But that was not the only oath we swore. All the honorable men who were at Versailles, representatives and patriots, members of the Club Breton, secretly swore to meet here if they were dispersed.
You, Aegis, have allowed them to gather once again. Though unfortunately many are missing, we still have hope.
Why did you choose to meet in this convent?
It was my idea. Voyez-vous, I stay here whenever my obligations bring me to Paris. No other retreat inspires such peace and contemplation. Et puis, truth be told, this building has always felt like a fortress to me. Just look at how thick these walls are.
For 2 whole days, the patriots in the quarter consolidated the outer walls to make it an impenetrable citadel. No automat has broken through our defenses yet.
Veramente mi sono rotto il cazzo. Di fatica.
Where are the monks, mon père?
Ho fatto qualche video zozzi.
Praying for the salvation of the people of Paris. However, we bear no illusions. We are weak, we are divided.
And we are unarmed. Without you, without your warrior strength, we have no chance of turning things around.
You are sent by heaven above, Aegis. From now on, you may consider the Cordelia Convent your headquarters and a welcome refuge.
We must speak, you and I, in private, if you please. Monsieur de Lafayette must not hear a word of what I'm about to tell you.
What do you mean? You all seem to be certain that I will use my strengths to serve your cause. Are you forgetting that I have a task to accomplish?
Not at all, madame. We all know and support your plan to free Monsieur de Vaucanson. That is why I've taken the time to think of a way for you to get to the Bastille.
I am listening.
There is a patriot in Paris whose pamphlets have aroused Monsieur de Lafayette's ire. His anger is so strong that the poor man had to disappear to escape arrest. I know that he is secretly hiding in the quarries in Montmartre. A labyrinth he is said to know like the back of his hand. If anyone can help you navigate the obstacles that keep you from the Bastille, it is the elusive Monsieur Marat.
Very well. I will go and find him. Monsieur Necker,
I owe you my life, madame. So I'm embarrassed to ask you for anything more.
do not fear. You have my full attention.
Suzanne, my beloved wife. I cannot bring myself to accept her death. Despite all the evidence, I still hope to see her alive again. I need to be sure. Mon Dieu. What have I done to deserve such a fate? Why has the king sworn to destroy me? And all that I hold dear. After everything I've done for him. My abnegation.
Why would the king owe you anything?
I dedicated my life to the kingdom as his minister. Well, my life and my fortune as well. I refuse to accept any remuneration for my services in order to keep the accounts balanced. And I personally fill the king's coffers with 2.5 million livres from my own private accounts. Bonds in the Caisse d'Escompte, which the king keeps in a tailor-made armoire de fer in the Palais des Tuileries. He stores all his secrets there. I'd wager there's enough in there to sully his reputation 100 times over. You must retrieve these bonds post-haste, madame. They must not be used to allow this madman to build more murderous automats.
Do I have any chance of opening it?
Don't even think about it, madame. Despite your incredible strength, that safe is said to be impenetrable. It was designed
Devo leggere.
I personally never had access to it. I suppose that its contents were too unofficial for the honest minister that I
Però
was.
dobbiamo ascoltare perché mi dà le missioni, se
The king
no...
does, that's for sure.
Anyone else?
How could I know? His shadow advisors, most likely. Now that I think about it, there's a rumor that has been going round Versailles for a while now. It's said that Monsieur de Mirabeau used to come and go as he pleased at the Tuileries, that he oversaw diplomatic missions for the crown. Not in any official capacity, of course. Who knows? He might know more about this matter than I do.
I will ask him. I will look into what happened to your wife.
Bless you, madame.
Where should I start my investigation?
In the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides. We were separated in the Église Sainte-Marie, on Rue de Bourgogne.
I shall be off.
You are the only hope of seeing my beloved wife again, and of foiling the plans of the clockwork tyrant.
Vediamo che cazzo devo fare. Ma la marra.
Eh bien. Du come
Ma io non ho
Monsieur
premuto a
Malin?
questo comunque. Vabbè.
Not yet.
I have it on good authority that he is in the quarries in Montmartre. He's the only person who could show you a way to reach the Bastille. Don't forget.
Is your plan to arm the populace going as planned?
Oh, far from it, madame. The situation is hopeless. Even if they were armed and formed into battalions, the Patriots would not be able to fight.
Why is that?
Most of the strategic points in the city are inaccessible. A strange illness strikes all who try. They are
Dobbiamo vedere.
seized by an irrational fear. One so great that those who do not lose consciousness go mad or perish on the spot. This makes it impossible to do anything. Any attempt at an uprising is a fool's errand.
The locations you mentioned share a common feature. A statue holding a lantern.
That's right. From what little I could make out, they appear to be depictions of a Vestal Virgin watching over the sacred fire.
Lanterne des morts.
What do you mean, monsieur?
Lanterns of the dead. Ancient stone pillars that are found near some cemeteries. Our ancestors kept a fire going on top of them. Today, no one knows what they were used for. A symbol of light triumphing over darkness, perhaps? Others claim that human bones, mercury and lime, were burnt there. Some odious sorcery that was meant to entrap the tormented souls that wandered around the burial grounds.
That makes sense and confirms my observations. I'm now certain that the King's lanterns capture the anima essence of the dead who have been cast into purgatory, and that this essence is what allows the automats to stay in motion, without needing a key to wind them.
Paternoster quies in celis sanctificetur nomen tuum.
Now that I think about it, madame, you obviously are not subject to the harmful effects of these lanterns.
No, au contraire. When activated, these statues reveal an apparatus that allows me to repair myself.
It follows that if you destroy these lanterns, the people will be free to fight again.
Unfortunately, they are preternaturally strong. Nothing can so much as damage them.
Come now, no metal is indestructible. If we knew what these lanterns were made of, perhaps I could find a way to destroy them.
Take a look at this ledger, Monsieur Lavoisier. It contains a list of metals. I found it by the factories, near Vaucanson's workshop.
Let's see. Steel, molybdenum, very good. Tiens, donc, tungsten and zirconium. This master blacksmith knows his trade. These metals can be used to make the strongest alloy imaginable, as long as you have a fortune to invest.
For that, our clockwork tyrant knows no bounds.
Well, Monsieur Lavoisier, is there any way to break this alloy?
Break it? Certainly not. But a mineral acid could change its structure. Melt it, perhaps. I would recommend sulfuric acid, or vitriol, if you prefer to use its common name.
Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at L'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more than that. You should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly. He uses similar substances in his research.
Dobbiamo ancora parlare. Dice chiedi consiglio.
Monsieur de Mirabeau.
Have your efforts paid off?
Ma non lo so, prima o
What
poi.
does this letter mean?
Who gave you the right to read my correspondence?
I'm curious about how you got rid of it earlier. As if it burned your fingers.
To tell you the truth, you're not entirely wrong. It is a missive sent by my father, the Marquis de Mirabeau, the scoundrel who shamelessly dares to call himself the friend of man. He writes to say that he is on the brink of death, in such a desperate state that he has received extreme unction. This reprobate used his final moments on this mortal plane to send me threats yet again. He swears that he will torment me from beyond the grave.
How is that possible?
To my knowledge, he has not yet deigned to shuffle off this mortal coil. In any case, the satisfaction of knowing he is dead would not assuage my concern. This man is more persistent than the plague. He is capable of anything. He has spent his entire life persecuting his family. And I believe he is ready to spend his eternal rest continuing to do the same. I need to know what he's planning.
Where is he now?
At his home in Argenteuil. Given the circumstances, going to ask him for an explanation is out of the question. But the man who heard his final confession is here.
Monseigneur de la Fare.
Precisely. Only this confounded shaveling refuses to tell me a word of what the old dragon confided to him. He stubbornly insists on the secrecy of confession. Bon sang. Will we ever be rid of these damned superstitions? Aegis, would you be so kind as to intercede with the bishop? Perhaps you will be able to make him change his mind.
La lettera.
Monsieur Bailly.
Ah, mademoiselle. I am very pleased to find you here with us within the shelter of these walls.
I found a document written in a script that I was unable to read.
Let me see. Ah, je vois. These pages were written using some sort of shorthand. A variation on Taylor's system, no doubt. I'm wont to use it myself from time to time while jotting down my ideas as they come.
What does it say?
It's a bit difficult to decipher. Je crois. I believe it's an autopsy report. The author writes that the subject died from a large dose of prussic acid.
What is prussic acid?
My apologies, Aegis, but I'm no chemist. You should ask Monsieur Lavoisier.
Would you happen to know where I could find some vitriol?
Sulfuric acid? Of course. Combined with sea salt and green copperas, we use it to polish the lenses of our telescopes. But I don't know how much we have. You would need to go to the Louvre and take a look at the observatory storeroom to find out.
If you will allow me to.
Of course, madame. Here is the key.
Goodbye, Monsieur B. Monsieur
Che
Lavoisier.
macello.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
What is prussic acid?
It's a volatile compound extracted from Prussian blue, which is a pigment derived from the cochineal, an insect.
What does it do?
Oh, it's a lethal poison, of the most dangerous sort. Though at weaker doses, it merely induces a deep soporific state, or a coma, if you will.
A deadly poison.
Aegis? Is everything all right?
How do you intend to counter the king's actions?
Unfortunately, we don't have the upper hand. For now, we can only hope to protect ourselves from him. I am convinced that something is afoot. Something that could destroy all our hopes in an instant.
You have my full attention.
You should know that I am a gunpowder commissioner. As such, I oversee the provision of gunpowder to the kingdom's arsenals, l'Arsenal de Paris in particular. For the past 2 days, a large quantity of gunpowder from Marsanji has been sitting near Les Invalides. It's in a warehouse by the factories. But the men I sent to take possession of the cargo and transport it to the Arsenal have gone missing. Do you realize what this means?
The gunpowder could have fallen into our enemy's hands.
It's possible. One thing is certain. It's enough to destroy half of Paris. Whether it is still in the warehouse or has fallen into the wrong hands, we must find it urgently. Then, if possible, we must neutralize it.
How?
Simply by placing it in contact with water. Nothing could be easier in theory, but we must find a way to flood it.
Flood the gunpowder? You're out of your mind, Lavoisier. We're in the most desperate of situations, and you want to deprive us of such a valuable resource. What will our cannons use once we have formed our army of patriots?
Your army, Marquis, is presently but a figment of your imagination.
I see. So you're one of those men who would sound the retreat before the battle has even begun.
I will go to the warehouse. Once I have located the powder, I will decide what to do with it. Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at l'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more than that. You should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly. He uses similar substances in his research.
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Ma di nuovo, non ci avevo parlato con questo.
Were you able to speak with Monseigneur de la Fare?
No, not yet. Goodbye, Monsieur le Comte.
Ecco qua.
Aegis, a word, s'il vous plaît.
My respects, Monseigneur.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon, Aegis. We missed you when we had to leave our shelter at Place Saint-Merry. The path that led us to this convent was not an easy one, believe me.
Monseigneur, I would like to talk to you about your recent meeting with the Marquis de Mirabeau.
What has gotten into all of you? This has gone on long enough. I will say it one last time and pray that they will finally leave me alone. Nothing and no one will make me violate the secrecy of his confession. Have I made myself clear?
Perfectly clear, Monseigneur.
Però qua avanti e dietro, cioè.
Monsieur de Mirabeau. Alas, the bishop stubbornly refused to reveal anything.
Damn it. I need to know what my rogue of a father is up to. Let me think. In light of the cartload of threats he sent me, it's safe to wager that my sister and mother received similar letters. They may even have already suffered his revenge. However, my sister lives in Grasse in the south of France. Unless a messenger rode 100 horses to death, she could not have received this letter. Then there is my poor mother.
If you ask me, I will go to find her.
Yes, it's very kind of you to offer. But I couldn't even tell you where she is staying.
Your own mother?
Indeed. It's a very embarrassing matter. A secret, which I beg you not to divulge.
I can be discreet. Rest assured.
Very well. You should know that my mother, the Countess of Covey, has lost everything. Truly. First her fortune, then her faculties. No matter what I tried, nothing could prevent her decline. It is said that she is now living on charity, in the most abject poverty in the slums of the Marais. If perchance your past takes you to this dreadful place, and if she still remembers who she is, perhaps you may meet her. Have you found my mother?
No, not yet.
Remember, rumor has it she lives in the slums of the Marais, in the shadow of the Bastille.
Minister Necker claims that you were a familiar face at the Tuileries Palace.
That old story. Will it hound me until I have drawn my last breath? This, madame, is nothing but an unfounded rumor that I am trying in vain to dispel. To what do I owe the displeasure of having to defend myself once again?
I must get hold of some documents that are kept in an armored safe in the King's chambers.
What lock could resist your talents?
Minister Necker said it was indestructible.
Oh, I see. Well, let me think. Who could help you? After all, a lock is nothing more than a simple mechanism. Nothing that can resist the expertise of our dear Monsieur Bailly. Why don't you ask him for help?
I'll be sure to do so.
Now, who else might be of use? Oh, there's Monsieur Lavoisier as well, our gunpowder commissioner. I'm sure he'll have no trouble finding you something you can use to blow the door off that stubborn safe.
Good. I will go and find him.
Now, if you'll forgive me, I have an urgent matter to attend to.
You are forgiven for everything.
In that case, it has been a pleasure, madam.
Ma non finiamo più.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Se no
Goodbye,
vediamo.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
No, aspetta, che ci dice di parlare? Che palle!
What can I do for you, Aegis?
I would like to access the contents of a safe that is supposedly unbreakable. Dare I ask for your help, Monsieur Lavoisier?
And how can I be of assistance to you, madame?
I need gunpowder to break through the door.
Gunpowder? But I don't have a speck of it, mon ami. Do you think I just walk around with explosives in my pockets?
Oh. I apologize. It was Monsieur de Mirabeau's idea.
Mirabeau? What is this ridiculousness? I suspect he knows full well whatever he's playing at. Where is the animal? So we can ask him what's truly going on.
He has left. He had an urgent matter to attend to.
Eh bien, I'm sorry, madame. If I could inspect the safe and determine what metal was used in its fabrication, I might be able to find a solution. But given the circumstances, I'm sadly not in a position to help you.
I understand. Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at L'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more. That you should ask. He uses...
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
How was your search at the Vaucansons' home?
I found this penknife there. I was struck with a vision as soon as I picked it up. I saw Mademoiselle de Vaucanson running from the Comte de Cagliostro. This letter refers to a hiding place where she often sought refuge. It's in the Jardin du Luxembourg.
I know the place. One day, Eugène and I were walking in the Luxembourg Gardens when suddenly Athénaïs jumped out from our hiding place like a wild animal. It was a startling, almost frightening sight. The spot is on the edge of the garden, hidden by vegetation between two statues.
Goodbye, Monsieur B.
No, ma che cazzo di nuovo?
Have you located Athénaïs' hiding place?
No, not yet.
Look carefully. Remember, it's on the edge of the garden, between two statues, hidden amongst the plants.
I'm looking for a way to force a lock that is supposed to be unbreakable. Monsieur de Mirabeau advised me to ask you for help.
But I'm an astronomer, mon enfant, not a locksmith. I know my way around lenses, filters, racks, and tripods. But I've never given a moment's thought to how a lock works. God, Monsieur de Mirabeau was joking with you, that's all. Où est-il, ce brave homme? So that we might ask him.
He has left. A matter that could not wait.
Excuse me? Do you mean he left the convent? That's madness. What was so important that he would put himself in such danger?
Intriguing indeed.
Cazzo deve uscire? Ma io la so passato. Ci devo andare di qua, che cazzo devo passare? Ecco, è chiuso. Di qua. Dobbiamo ancora andare a cercare. Ma cazzo. Noi siamo pure arrivati da qua, no? È impossibile che non ci abbiamo la strada. Qua.
Atonius's hiding place. A fight took place here. Franciscus Antonius. What unusual names. Whose cane could this be? Perhaps the guests at the Cordelier can enlighten me.
Interroga gli ospiti del convento, ma mi conviene. Qua. Più o meno la strada è la stessa. Cioè io devo andare a riprendere. Dai.
No, no, and no, monsieur. I order you not to. As long as I am alive, you will not set foot outside.
Do you intend to keep me in your cursed inn forever? That's a strange way to treat a customer, cher madame.
I want to keep you alive, mon ami.
I'll be reasonable. The machines have gone. You can see the coast is clear.
There's no way. You are not going through that door until I say so.
Oh, so what did I do to deserve this? Oh!
Grand Dieu! Well, wasn't I right, cher monsieur?
Shh, will you hold your tongue? Do you want to get us all killed now?
You may speak without fear. I know you are there. I assure you that I have no intention of harming you. I just want a word, je vous prie.
Niente, non parlano. come faccio a passare qua? È pallosa sta cosa. Ok, qua. Pure qua c'è qualcosa che bisogna fare per uscire là. Bello che devo andare di là. C'è, io non lo so però. Per andare al cancello. Cazzo devo andare? Dici che devo andare di là. E di qua, no, vediamo. Porca miseria del cazzo. Qua non c'è niente per salire. Niente da fare, tutto il giro. C'è il bello che ma cioè, io non so dove sto andando, sto correndo a cazzo. Qua siamo usciti, dove siamo usciti prima? Sa di sì, cazzo. Questo è il giro che non conosco, mo. Porca troia. Non so dove andare là, cioè. Qua non ho aperto però. C'era quasi passato. What? No. Cazzo, devo passare là. Devo aprire qua perché se aprivo qua io passavo. Qua. Mannaggia, ce l'ha quasi fatta. Là, Cazzo devo andare, oh, io. Ma sempre qua vado, cioè. Proprio tu. E sempre qua mi ritrovo. Ok, cioè. Troppo strano. Troppo strano che devi scandare là. Qua è chiuso, ok. Del lag, eppure non è online. Vediamo se ho azzeccato, cioè sto... non lo so. Ma guarda qua, qua dobbiamo aprire. Che cazzo. Non dovevo salire. Qua. Fanculo. Vabbè. Ah, qua dice trova il cavaliere e questa è la principale, però io voglio vedere qua. Qua ne abbiamo girato tutto. Quindi qua non dobbiamo venire, però voglio esplorare un po' sta zona. Ecco qua di scaffali. E questo? L'ho acceso! Che è servito sto giro? A niente. Strano, devo andare sopra. C'è una strada. Dove salire? Ma non c'è... Ma molo. Qua non possiamo andare, cazzo. Boh, ci ho provato a... rivediamo se c'è una stradina. Strano. Che qua si apre dall'altra parte. Qua mi fa salire. Qua faccio... Non c'è una stradina purtroppo. Beh, abbiamo aperto la strada, ma sopra non si può andare. Ci abbiamo provato. Qua dobbiamo aprire, ma c'è questo oggetto bloccato. Ci avevo provato, volevo provarci, va. Va bene, quindi mi ha rimessi i nemici. E niente, allora acqua. A livello al massimo. Ma guarda, c'è tonne carrozza. Aspetta un po'. Abbiamo qualcosa? Andiamo al gettone carrozza. E allora, mo qua, qua abbiamo a destra e a sinistra, allora. Vediamo, cavaliere.
They fled in that direction. I
Allora,
should
i
be able to find a way in.
cavalieri...
I have already passed by the
Cazzo
Église
stanno?
Sainte-Marie. I can get back there quickly from here.
No. I cavalieri mi dà là. Ok. Però la strada è chiusa e quindi dobbiamo fare tutto il giro. Ok, quindi siamo qua.
Barrels were stored here and rolled away. These grooves prove it. It would appear that Monsieur Lavoisier's gunpowder was taken to the Bastille.
Questa è la chiesa. Devo fare il giro per andare là. Era di qua, boh. Non proprio, però. Ma potrò andare pure di lato, vabbè. Lo solito, ma niente. Scusi, ma c'ho fretta.
Some worshippers were able to escape the automats. They ran towards the entrance to the catacombs.
Preso. Oh, io. Morirai. Ah. Chi vuole fare una botta con me? Devo scappare come porci. Rabbi, pensaci tu così farà gelosa. Tenero secondo me sta al bagno perché non lo sento. come si fa? Allora. Bella questa. Che danni fa? 67. No, lasciala, vogliamo modificare. Però poi vedremo. Qui manca, e che manca? Procurati. Vediamo. Chi scorreggia per te?
Here I am at an impasse. Should I go to the Tuileries to examine the safe? There may be a way to force it open. We palace via the Louvre. Then I should be able to enter it through the courtyard.
Ok, però là. Allora qua io devo aprire sta porta, mi sa. No, forse no, boh. C'è un altro. No. Procurare di qua, andiamo da questi C, procurare cose. Oh. Vediamo un po' la discesa e andiamo a esaminare. Susie.
The lock wasn't forced. Whoever opened it had the key. Monsieur Necker's bonds are still there. There's something engraved on it. H.G. Riquetti. Comte de Mirabeau. Whoever broke into this safe left behind the most valuable thing in it. This doesn't make sense.
Ok.
I have just come from the Tuileries. The Armoire de Fer has been ransacked.
Diable. Someone beat us to it. This is very unfortunate. God only knows what we would have found there.
Whoever it was had to fight for it. I found a body there, killed by automats.
Mon Dieu. How dreadful.
Dreadful indeed. Especially since I discovered this in the victim's hand.
And what is that, pray tell?
A dueling pistol. With your name engraved on its plate.
Oh, May we? You're right. It is my pistol. It was stolen along with a number of other things. It happened just before the Estates General at my lodgings in Versailles. But how on did my weapon end up in the hands of this poor soul?
I am certain we will find an explanation. You appear to have burnt these papers in a hurry. I'm eager to hear your explanation.
It's nothing at all, I assure you. Frivolous letters that were cluttering my desk.
I find your defense unconvincing. Why won't you tell me the truth?
You don't understand. This is a matter of the utmost importance that I cannot discuss with a creature such as yourself.
I am an automat, monsieur. This is true, but I serve the Queen, and my only aim is to put a stop to the crimes that have befallen the kingdom.
Well, know that you're not alone in serving the Queen.
What was in those letters you threw into the fire?
My private correspondence with the king. I had a key to the armoire, which served as a mailbox.
Are you conspiring with the king?
No, you don't understand. I was something of a shadow advisor, a diplomat, working in complete discretion. I feared his stubbornness would lead the kingdom to ruin, so I tried to reassure him regarding the aims of the Third Estate. But when Vaucanson told me what happened at Meudon, I realized it was a lost cause.
You claim to be a friend of the Queen.
The king has gone insane. After what happened at Meudon, that much is clear. We can no longer expect any leniency from him. Hence my support for his wife. She's a headstrong woman, and much wiser than she lets on. You must know that she means to put her youngest on the throne, the young prince, Louis Charles. A regency would restore peace and unity to the kingdom. Then all that would remain would be to establish a constitution. I have the support of the people. They trust me. I'm the only one that can bring about these reforms.
I found your pistol in the hands of a dead man. Who was this unfortunate soul?
Mathieu, one of the servants I had sent to retrieve the letters. I gave him the pistol for self-defense. Alas, it seems it was of little use to him against the king's automats.
Tell me, what happened at Meudon?
It's all here in this letter, written in the king's own hand. Please, give it to the queen. She must learn the truth.
Why were you in such a hurry to destroy your correspondence?
The letters contained sensitive information about my Third Estate colleagues. If it had gotten out, I would have surely lost my allies' trust, as well as any hope of establishing a regency along with it.
Chi è? Pure io facevo video zozzi e sono salito. Io invece devo avere pure io. Io invece devo provare devo provare a gonfiare i palloncini col culo con le scorregge. Io sì, l'ho fatto vedere il culo. Io l'ho fatto vedere il culo mentre scorreggiava. Facciamo vedere il culo che scorreggia.
Aegis, a word, s'il vous plaît.
Monsieur Necker.
Madame? Eh bien, do you come bearing good news?
Your wife. You may rest easy, monsieur. Your wife escaped the massacre. She returned home and left you this letter.
Mon Dieu. She's going to meet our daughter and son-in-law at our charity hospital.
She may already be there.
Madame, I did not dare to dream of such an outcome. My wife and daughter. Can you imagine? And I thought I had lost both of them. The three of us will be able to leave the kingdom and put these horrors behind us forever.
What about the bonds?
Oh, the bonds. Do with them as you see fit. As long as the king does not
Ma
use
se io
them,
compro una di
as for
quelle
me,
girandole che
I'm going
vendono i
to find my
cinesi.
family at once. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Ma se io compro una di quelle girandole che vendono i cinesi e faccio video che ci scorreggio sopra e girano?
Minister Necker has given his bonds to me.
That's quite a nice little sum. Can you
Vabbè, quello va virale.
imagine? Fifth of the kingdom's entire wealth.
Wealth that the king squanders for his personal benefit according to his whims.
Ma foi. Monsieur Necker certainly has been very generous to his adoptive country.
Generous? I have my doubts. The loan was granted at a very high rate. So high, in fact, that it would have dug the deficit into an even deeper state of abyss.
Eh bien, messieurs, to what use shall we employ this boonful fortune?
If I could spend it, I'd do everything I could to return to the people their confiscated freedom. To begin, I would get them the bread they so sorely need. It is only after the scourge of famine has been vanquished that armed patriots might then be able to rise up against despotism.
And where will you find wheat, Robespierre? Will you steal it from under the noses of the automats who have sworn to destroy the human race? As for arming the people, this is another one of your delusions. How could your ragged pack of wretches win any sort of battle that be unable to lift a sword?
When you insult the people, you insult me, Monsieur de Lafayette.
I am not insulting anyone, Robespierre. But I happen to know what it takes to fight. Unlike you. Monsieur, I was but a lad of 15 when I took up arms. And everyone here knows my role in the liberation of America from British rule. If you allow me to dispose of these bonds, I will found an army that will annihilate the Clockwork King's diabolical machines. As soon as I have the opportunity to leave Paris, I will rally the officers and troops that are stationed in the provinces. Then, I will call for a mass uprising. I will have more than enough money to pay their wages and procure the weapons we need.
And you will have obedient troops at your beck and call, ready to repress anyone who challenges your power.
These troops will only serve the will of the people. I swear it.
Are you sure that the king has spared the rest of the kingdom, Monsieur le Marquis?
I am almost certain of it, mon père. Despite all of his resources, the king does not have enough manpower to occupy all the garrisons in the country.
Aegis, no member of this assembly can force your hand. The choice is yours. To whom will you entrust Monsieur Necker's bonds?
Maximilien de Robespierre. I have chosen to entrust this fortune to you.
Very well, madame. I promise that I will use it for one purpose only. Freedom for the people and by the people. When a monarch violates the people's most fundamental rights, insurrection is their most sacred and indispensable duty. But we must be wary of warmongers, who claim to defend our happiness.
Bon sang, am I the only one who is weary of hearing these tiresome monologues?
For they wish only to silence us, and take their own turn at playing tyrant.
Congratulations, Aegis. You've chosen a speechifier as Commander-in-Chief. I am sure the king will be delighted to hear this. He need not fear for his throne now.
Va bene live, vi saluto qua.